Hello everyone and welcome to Aviation A to Z. It's been 3 weeks since we have tried to reach out to Dgca and Ministry of Civil Aviation, but we have not got a single reply from their side and they think we will stop it. But we are not going to stop until we get some reply and make some positive changes for the betterment of our AMI field. It's time we move one step forward and send a well-framed systematic draft so that DGC can understand it in a better way. So let's get started. But before we start, remember, unity is our strength and never lose hope. Because if we will not raise our voice today, there will be no better tomorrow. So speak up and let's get into this fight. It's a silent protest and we must speak carefully on social media. We don't want to create a trouble. Instead, we are here to find out real solution of dozens of problems. So after taking suggestions, expert opinions and personally going through rules and regulations, we have finalized some points and tried to give some possible solutions so that DGC can make possible amendments. So first we are going through problems which are faced by AMI students and then we will discuss the possible solution for the betterment of AMI field students. So we have made a list of the problems and possible solutions. It will be available on your screen in a digital format. Now, the most common problems we are facing as a fresher student is we lack in experience required by our airlines and MROs or aviation related organization. They need 1 year or minimum 6 months of experience, but how to get that experience? Now, because AMI is licensed course and after paying fees in lakhs, we don't have any other option to get and apply for the job outside our AMI field. The third problem is there are less vacancies compared to students passing out per year, and some AMI colleges are taking admission by making false promises about placements. Our examination pattern is very unique and it's alright, but there is no transparency in system and student is not able to apply for rechecking or marks correction. There are mistaken questions asked in examinations. There are dozens of books and we are following the books of other aviation authority, example FA, EASA, CAA, but we don't have any accurate book. Why is that? The BTech students are getting job in our aviation field and we are not against them, but where we will go? The AMI field is very underrated course and it lacks in awareness, and that's why some institute and third-party hiring agency take advantage of it. The next problem is fault in module exam paper failure pattern. According to CR 66, if student failed for 3 consecutive times, she needs to wait for 1 year, but it's not consecutive. And if student is failing for 3 times, she is getting 1 year of waiting time. Also, there are some faulty rejections in computer number and it's really helpful if such faulty rejections are not made, so the student doesn't waste rare module attempts. There has been many problems related to server while giving module examination. Many students get stands and they don't perform well. There's also issue while applying or filling form for AMI module exam. The website get crashed or failed to load and students sometimes miss valuable attempt. Now due to COVID-19, the module examination fees seems to be too high and some students cannot afford to pay that much per module. So it's our humble request to reduce it to such an extent that it can be affordable for the students. Because there is no transparency regarding the recruitment for job in airlines, especially for pass-out students, technicians, engineers. Since aviation is small sector and pass-out of AMI cannot be recruited anywhere else, the eligible technician, pass-out students and engineers are lagging job. Also, there is no uniformity in duration of CR 147 course. Many colleges are going for 2 years while some colleges 3 years. And there is different modules for different semester in different colleges. Now these were some problems. Let's see what are the possible solutions for the problem mentioned here. The possible solution to our very first problem is there should be some provision so that fresher get some experience on live aircraft. It's alright, just pay us less at the beginning but give us job security afterwards. The license course has no value outside the field and in these very difficult circumstances, we must have some sort of degree or at least graduation so that we can work outside the field if we are not getting job here. There are less colleges, but still the number of students passing out per year is considerably higher. So it's our humble request, please reduce the number of students passing out per year so that there should be equilibrium in demand and supply of students and jobs available. Now this is very important point. There should be a portal in which students can apply for rechecking and recounting. Also, there should be transparency in questions and we must get correct answers so that we realize our mistake and improve ourselves.
Now it's our humble request, DGCA must publish its own book for its module examination, and if possible a single book per module, as it will help a lot to learn and understand that particular module. The AME field students are getting job in AME field only, as we pay in lakhs for just 2 to 3 years and we all belong to lower middle class family. It is difficult for us to pay back the amount we have paid for the course, and that's really troubling us. It is the responsibility of our National Aviation Authority to aware general students about it, and also mandate that college should notify or at least educate little about this course before taking admission. The problem of failure exam pattern should be rectified by just following what's written in our rules and regulation, and we, after failing for 3 times, not get punished, but it should be only 3 times consecutive failure to get waiting time for 1 year. The rejection of computer number is error, and we all understand as an AME student the importance of human factor, so a double scrutiny or double check like we do in maintenance, that is duplicate inspection, will help to reduce this error. This is also most important point. Improve the server and load so that there are less chances of failure during the examination and student without any trouble focus on module questions. Also a small suggestion that exam fee should be less for module having lesser marks and high for higher marks module, but it's our humble request to keep it as low as possible. Now we deserve equal and fair opportunity for the least number of vacancy that's being generated in this sector. There should be national portal where a small to small person can apply and get fair treatment. Last but not the least, make equal duration of CR 147 as it confuses many students to decide what is best for them, and make provision so that there should be same module in respective semester irrespective of AME colleges.
These were some problems and its possible solution. It's our humble request to DGCA and Ministry of Civil Aviation to consider it, as it will vigorously improve our AME field and set a good standard for upcoming students. We expect a reply to this draft within 2 weeks, and if we didn't got one, then we will book a face-to-face appointment with DGCA, and if we didn't got an appointment, then there is one option left, that we will follow social distancing and do a silent protest against them. So if we didn't get a reply, then only. We want real solution and no trouble. It's on DGCA to relieve us and give us at least a reply of our email and tweet. Otherwise, they should be ready to face a protest against them. I request all students to share this draft, which we will be uploading on all our social media platforms, and tag DGCA, Ministry of Civil Aviation and other important persons. It's time we all speak together and let's fight for our rights until we get impactful amendment. I hope you are satisfied with the points mentioned in the draft. If you have any other suggestion, feel free to mention it in the comment section down below or in your tweet and mail which you are going to do to DGCA. That was all for today. Take care of yourself, keep tweeting, keep mailing. See you in another video with another interesting topic. Till then, keep learning, keep watching, stay safe.